Alright guys, welcome to another Ace draft analysis. Right now we're having Mineski versus SGesports. In the last series, newbie, as expected, they lost game 2 pretty terribly to Secret. They just didn't have an answer to the Brute as well as the Ember. Okay, so now Mineski versus SGesports. This is the deciding game. The winner of this will move on to the playoffs tomorrow, and the loser will be eliminated.
10 seconds
Who will make
remaining.
it? Who will go home? Okay, so SGesports having first pick. I'm pretty sure the first phase bans will be pretty straightforward. So yeah, Enchantress, just Mineski is a team that is comfortable playing it on Jeps, as well as occasionally on Ice. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see heroes like Lich, Night Stalker, maybe Earthshaker or Nyx Assassin. The standard few heroes to be banned. Nothing special, I would say. Yep, Earthshaker banned by Mineski. SGesports has a very unique playstyle. They like heroes like PL, Mirana, and I think Jakiro as well. So yeah, we'll see whether they can get these heroes and play to their style. They actually look really good against VG, but I'm not sure if it's VG not playing well or it's just SGesports having a certain level of play right now. I think this match against Mineski will be a good test for them. And if they actually can come out on top and make it to a playoff, it'll be a really big thing for the South American scene. At the same time, Mineski is a really strong team with Mushi and Ice currently. And Jeb's taking up the captain role right now. And okay, so Mineski bans the Mirana. They did their research on SGesports, knowing that they kind of favor this hero quite a lot. Night Stalker is still in a pool for potential first pick, Lich as well. So these are all picks to be considered right now.
10 seconds. Radiant team pick.
Okay, so they go for the Night Stalker. Just a very strong position for now. Able to roam around in the early game. At late game, it provides you with the vision. You can itemize either Aghanims or Solar Crest, or depending on which route you want to go towards. Aghanims give you the vision game, but Solar Crest just is a more utility support that allows you to buff your teammates or weaken your enemy. Mineski, they go for the Lich. That's going to be Ninja Boogie's hero, as well as Earth Spirit, which is Jeb's hero. Okay, so they secure their 2 supports first, very common now. SGesports, will they go for their position 5 now, and they'll make a 4 supports in the first phase again. Neither teams want to show their core heroes. Both teams are playing very reactive, and usually if you're a reactive kind of draft style, you don't want to show your cores too early. If you see like other teams, the hero like Secret, they even if they pick the cores that they pick early are still versatile, so it doesn't really show their hand yet. Okay, so SGesports, what would they go for?
Radiant team back.
Go for the Bat Rider. It's a off-lane Bat Rider here. Because Mineski already picked up 2 of their supports, it's unlikely that Bright Rider will be counted in terms of the Oracle pick or something like that. But instead, I think SGesports needs to target the Bat Rider counters in the lane for the carries, like Lifestealer or Weaver. Probably both of them.
5 seconds remaining.
Bat Rider is pretty good against Lich. He doesn't care about Ice Armor, and he can just Firefly into the trees if like Earth Spirit try to gang him. Even if he gets a roll on him, he should be able to get out. Mineski bans the Lina. Not exactly sure why the Lina is being banned here. Like,
Radiant team ban.
okay, but anyway, SGesports target the Broodmother. They don't seem to be worried about the matchup that Bright Rider is gonna get. I still think they should ban the Weaver though. I think Lina is just one of 4DR's very comfort hero, so yeah, they're just removing it off his pool.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Jakiro, as I mentioned just now, SGesports is very comfortable with Jakiro, so yeah, Mineski decided to take it away since SGesports is still lacking a position 5. SGesports might go for something like Disruptor of Warlock here as their next pick.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Come on, ban the Weaver, please. SG. If you don't ban Weaver, oh, they ban the Visage. The Visage ban is targeted towards Ice as well, both the Brute and Visage. He has been playing really well on the Visage yesterday. I think he had a pretty bad lane, but he came out on top in the end. No, not yesterday. Sorry, just now, earlier against VG Gaming.
5 seconds remaining.
Okay, Mineski, I think they'll pick Ice hero here. So what would they go? Would they go for the Winter Wyvern off lane? It might not be that good this game because they have two very squishy heroes on the Leech and Earth Spirit, and Wyvern is gonna be pretty squishy as well. Can be punished quite easily. There's still Necrophos in the pool, as well as they might want to consider getting a Bat Rider counter, so something like a Legion Commander wouldn't be too bad. Necrophos is Nana's very comfort hero as well, so yeah, they might pick it up here. And Mushi does play it also, so it's a versatile pick regardless. Okay, so Jeps is taking quite a bit of time here for the third pick, with 1 minute of reserve time left.
Dire team pick.
Instead, they actually go back for the Winter Wyvern. I mean, Mineski does make it work, so even if they have 3 squishy heroes, they probably they have 2 more picks to beef up their lineup though, so it might not be the worst.
10 seconds remaining.
And it's something that Mineski is probably very comfortable with, allowing him to play that hero.
5 seconds remaining.
They have gotten quite good success with it previously as well. Pretty much Ice is one of the pioneers of this off-lane Wyvern as well. He started it on his stream, and then he started playing it competitively, and then people are like, whoa, okay. Okay, SGesports, how will they respond to this Wyvern pick? Wyvern is really strong. His Arctic Burn is very strong because it's a percentage based damage. He burns your health, and then so if you're a very tanky hero, he can still eat through your very high HP. He also has a very strong nuke damage on the Splinter Blast and with very low cooldown, so that can help him farm a lot. It's a very good farming tool. And instead, SG went for the AA for the position 5. AA is very good when you set up with Bat Rider. Bat Rider Lasso into AA Ice Blast is a very common setup. Also because like Winter Wyvern, if you co-embrace attack your teammate, you can it's a very easy setup for your Ice Blast as well. The only problem is Wyvern as an offlane, you don't really prioritize the co-embrace that much. You don't pick an offlane Wyvern for his co-embrace. You pick it for his aggressive Splinter Blast as well as Arctic Burn.
Anti-mage.
And Mineski goes straight for the anti-mage for Mushi. They have been playing it quite often, even earlier today against VG as well. If I'm not wrong, game 2 he played it, and they had very good success on it. Currently SGesports, they are only locked down as Bat Rider. AA is a very slow moving hero. He doesn't like heroes that are very mobile, so anti-mage is very good against such a version 5 hero. If SGesports can get more lockdown though, they can start setting up kills, and AA can help out with the Ice Blast. So SGesports need to find a way to activate this AA. Bat Rider might not be enough because his cooldown of Lasso is about 1 minute, and his blink won't be that fast as well. They need something to set up, probably like a... actually, because they're lacking with their 2 cores now, carry and mid. They don't have any support that can be more active. I want to say Sylvan would be not too bad here, but Sylvan against Wyvern is not the best. The laning can be pressured very strongly. And okay, instead they go for Arc Warden. Okay, basically about the Sylvan, it's decent because you can match the farm speed with Cleave. and in the late game you're able to man fight an anti-mage. However, against a Winter Wyvern, you can get kited very well by Cold Embrace, as well as your ultimate Wyvern's ultimate is very strong against a team with Seven, because he can just kill his own team very quickly. But Arc Warden here, SGesports actually played Arc Warden 2 days ago against VG Gaming as well, and they played very well. They split up the map with Arc Warden, but I don't think it's going to be as effective this game against Mineski. The last time they played it was against VG, and VG had a very teamfight oriented lineup, so the Arc Warden was able to split up VG before picking them off one by one with the rest of the team. But Mineski's lineup currently, they're okay with getting split up. They have an anti-mage that can combat this split push. They have an anti-mage that can push even faster than Arc Warden and farm faster as well. So yeah, and Mineski they banned the Viper, just a very strong lane dominator in the mid lane. With Arc Warden as a late game insurance, they're okay with getting a very strong mid laner just to have a good laning phase.
5 seconds remaining.
And also Mineski might be thinking of putting Mushi and C-Mage in the mid lane, as they do it once a while. So if it's up against a Viper, there's no way that the anti-mage is going to the mid lane. Currently AM is if he goes to safe lane, he'll be up against a Bat Rider, and that's not the best matchup for him. He's gonna need help from the Lich. Other than that, or they'll just put in the mid lane and then put the Lich there, so it's like a 2v1 mid with the Lich helping. SGesports banned the Necrophos, which is, I mentioned just now, is Nana's comfort hero.
10 seconds remaining.
So yeah, with one pick left, the Nana's hero left is just normal that they target towards his comfort hero. SGesports, they're gonna need a better answer than the Arc Warden against the anti-mage. And this is Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight is able to, if he gets a blink, he's able to jump to the back lines to focus on heroes like the Lich and the Wyvern. And SGesports is quite range, like they have quite a lot of range. They don't need to crowd together. Usually against a Lich, you don't want to have too many melees, because if you crowd together, Chain Frost is just going to do so much. But with their lineup currently, their Bat Rider can be at the outskirts of the fight. Arc Warden will also be at the outskirts, so they can spread out quite well. AA will be at the back. And Mineski go for the Ember Spirit. Mineski's lineup might be slightly greedy, but I think the idea of approaching this game is, because SGesports have the lockdown is only on the DK stun as well as the Bat Rider's initiation. So if they're going to get kills, they're only going to be able to gank either Ember Spirit or Anti-Mage. And even if they want to get off these ganks on these two heroes, it's not going to be easy because they're very slippery. So if they commit a lot on one side, the other let's say they commit a lot on Mushi's Anti-Mage, then the Ember Spirit is able to farm elsewhere on the map, and vice versa. If they commit on the Ember Spirit, then Anti-Mage can farm very well. So although it looks greedy, they have a Lich to slow down pushes, Ember Spirit and Earth Spirit and Wyvern to slow down pushes as well. Wyvern is a very strong anti-push with his Splinter Blast. So another thing about Winter Wyvern's ultimate is really strong against Arc Warden. Because if Arc Warden has his ultimate, what's that thing called? Yeah, anyway, his ultimate and the Winter Curse will do a lot of damage to whoever is beside the hero, be it the hero or the hero's illusion. I think Mineski has a pretty well-rounded draft, and I actually favor the draft towards them. The SGesports need to kind of shut down the laning phase for the anti-mage, but as we have seen time and time again, Mushi just seems to somehow find his farm all the time. I would favor this draft to Mineski just because I think they are very comfortable with such a draft and they're probably going to make it work. It's going to be down to whether SGesports can punish this greediness from Mineski. Yep, that's all for this Game 1's draft analysis. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Thank you, bye.